You're not still mad, are you? Come on, Nancy Johns. It's been going on a whole day now. You made your point. What are you reading there? How to rate your passion potential. Come on, is this one of those articles where they, if you don't score 100%, they tell you to break up? Let me help you with it. I mean, we both had such experience with relationships. Oh, look at that face.
Mr. Shelley, look at that face. You simply cannot continue feeding her in this manner.
Chill out, we're doing fine.
Oh, I beg to differ. Good heavens, there's more on the outside than there is getting in.
You're wasting your time, Bob. It's bigger than the both of us.
What is?
God, it's a known fact that no matter how many times you try to clean her up, she's just going to get messy again anyway. So why fight it?
Because we are civilized human beings, and one day Miss Olivia must take her rightful place in society. She must be trained in basic table manners until they become second nature.
For Pete's sake, Stout, she's only 9 months old.
When do you suggest she learn? In high school? You want her to feel like an outcast among her peers?
No, I want her to enjoy herself tonight. I think that's a little more important than worrying about what she's going to be wearing to her stupid senior prom.
Then perhaps you would like to get them up.
Would you quit worrying about it, Dad? I'll clean it up later.
Sir? Your judgment?
Ooh-wee. Look at that face. What planet have you been on, Jackson?
Wait, it's that obvious?
You've been sitting there for 5 minutes without moving a muscle. I thought maybe you were posing for a portrait or something.
I was just imagining what it would be like. Have my parents here for dinner.
You gonna invite them?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what about me?
But slow down. First of all, Lee is still in San Antonio. And I think that this should be as simple as possible. I mean, the less family pressure, the better.
Oh, well, I guess that means I gotta get lost, huh?
Of course not. Do you want to be here?
You know I want to be here. I mean, I live here. I'm family, right? And besides, I want to help you cook.
I'll do the cooking.
Come on. You gotta let me cook. Just one big dish.
There isn't room for two in the kitchen, believe me.
Jackson, this is something that you gotta let me do.
What's the big deal?
Well, I've been doing some research on my Italian heritage, and I found out that the meal is a central event in an Italian household. That's why you got to give me a chance to work with tomatoes and pasta and things so I can get a hands-on experience.
Sir, I believe an arbitration is needed.
That's right. Run to Daddy.
Mr. Shelley, I believe it was decided that I would be the arbiter of Miss Olivia's nutritional needs. Therefore, I would appreciate it if you would bow to my judgment in that area instead of constantly fighting with me.
I'm not a fighting man, Dad. At least not when I'm feeding a baby.
If it were up to you, you would keep her a baby forever. Children begin learning immediately. However strongly you may have resisted that process yourself.
Look, Dad, table manners are no big deal. She'll pick them up later.
From whom? You? Certainly, table manners themselves are maybe no big deal. But certainly they are part of the many small deals that constitute an upbringing.
Hey, Raj, does Olivia look like she's upset or unhappy or like she's going to embarrass the family?
No.
See? End of discussion.
No, it is not. Dr. Coleridge, your distance from these proceedings is highly, highly unusual.
Ben, why don't you get her cleaned up and ready for bed, okay?
Fine. We're finished anyway. Wasn't that yummy, Olivia? Isn't that a pain? Isn't he? I think so. Here, give me some of that. So tasty.
Dr. Coleridge, I am worried about you. Without meaning to pry, I cannot help but ask, what is it that is so obviously distracting you?
In a word, rejection. Or, as someone we both know well would say, cosmic rejection.
Stand back. She's giving us the pout of death.
Jack, how do you expect a girl to react to all the kind of rejection she's had to endure?
I don't know. I didn't realize it was this awful.
Well, that's the problem right there. Chaz has never been rejected.
Now, come on, Nancy Don. We've already been over this. I wasn't rejecting you. I was just rejecting the idea of making love in my office.
Sure felt like it was me.
You're being silly.
Don't call my feelings silly.
I'm sorry. Sorry. I didn't realize it was this big a deal.
Well, it is. You're making it worse.
I was ready to drop this whole thing yesterday.
Of course you were, because you don't take me seriously.
I take you seriously.
Yeah, when I do everything you want.
I take you seriously when there's something serious to take. Now, look, if you want to fight, let's find something good to fight about, because I just can't get worked up over this thing.
If you make fun of me one more time, I'm going to crack you over the head.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let's just drop the whole thing. And then I can go crack into the chocolate chip ice cream, and we'll drown our sorrows in ice cream, okay?
Don't
Hey.
walk away from me.
Listen, you are ready to fight, aren't you?
You know, I'm not just a ragdoll you can throw on the floor and then expect to come crawling back when you change your mind.
I can see that. I've never known a rag doll to throw a pillow. Now, come on.
Throw up. Move!
Hey, I'm going to get shields in, Nancy Don. Now, come on. We're going to get hurt here.
You're so smart, Chaz.
No, listen. You haven't had a fight with a girl that didn't stomp up in a hut.
Well, I won't be stomping up.
No,
You
we're
can
going to
count
get
on
hurt
that.
here. Let's watch it. You're going to fire. Now, come on. Hey, let's take this to the UN. The Supreme Court of Johnny Ross.